man was shot dead and another injured during a gun attack at a bar on Glen Drive in Cassava Piece, Kingston 8, Monday afternoon. The police say the attack is as a result of an ongoing war in the community between rival gangs. The deceased has been identified as 33-year-old Alfina Legister, otherwise called Reds, from Manorview Drive in the community. The injured man is also from the community. It was reported that around 1:15 p.m., both men were inside the bar when two men, both armed with handguns, alighted from a gray Subaru motorcar. The gunmen, the police say, opened fire inside the bar, hitting the now deceased in his head and the now injured man in the midsection of his body. Lawmen say they found Legister inside the bar, sitting on a chair, suffering from gunshot wounds. The police took him to the Kingston Public Hospital, where doctors pronounced him dead. A resident of the community took the injured man to hospital. He was shot in his chest and abdomen. The Spanish Town police are probing a gun attack on a man in his home in the community of Lauriston early Monday morning. Residents reported hearing explosions coming from the man's house around 12:07. Checks made revealed that he was suffering from gunshot wounds to his upper body and head. The police were contacted. Upon their arrival, the police retrieved a Sig Sauer magazine with 13 9mm rounds. The injured man was assisted to hospital, where he was admitted in serious condition. No motive has been established for the shooting, and investigations are ongoing. The St. Anne police are trying to identify the suspect behind the murder of a woman in the parish Sunday night. The woman, who has not yet been identified, was found with multiple stab wounds at the back of a supermarket on Market Street about 10:45 p.m. A senior investigator said that investigators have been collecting information on the suspected killer. The investigator added that a search has been launched for him. Gunmen struck along Whitehall Avenue in St. Andrew on Sunday, leaving a taxi operator dead and another operator nursing bullet wounds. About 4:45 p.m., residents of Whitehall Avenue heard explosions and later found 38-year-old Sean Granville, a taxi operator of Bull Bay, with bullet wounds. He was rushed to hospital, where he was pronounced dead. Shortly after, another taxi operator, who was wounded in the same attack, turned up at hospital with bullet wounds. He was admitted. The police are trying to establish a motive for the attack. The quick response of the Christiana police led to the seizure of a firearm, the arrest of 3 men, and the recovery of several stolen items following a robbery at a bar in Finegrass, Manchester, Sunday night. The police report that about 9 p.m., 2 men, one armed with a firearm and the other with a crowbar, held up and robbed patrons of an undetermined sum of cash, cell phones, liquor valued at $150,000, and 3 poker machines valued at $1.8 million before escaping in an awaiting Toyota Voxy motor vehicle. The police were alerted, and their response led to the interception of the getaway car on Sedberg Main Road, also in the parish. The vehicle was searched and 2 cell phones were recovered. The men then led the police to an abandoned building in the Hopewell community, where a 9mm pistol with a magazine containing 3 rounds, as well as the other stolen properties, were recovered. The men were taken into custody. However, their identities are being withheld pending further investigations.